Peace, 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 family. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. New garlic pills. The divineness in the garlic, especially for unconscious as well as conscious energy vampires. Some rosemary, some starry nice. For ones that are new, welcome to my channel. We're uplifting the soul to inner self-empowerment is the goal. Woo, baby. That spirit song, whoo. Don't listen to, how could they know what people say? How could they know? They don't know about, how could they know about you and me? How could they know? What? Let's get it. How could they know about you and me? One's being so much competition or just unconsciously not knowing that it be subconsciously in there. You can definitely feel it, but I'm not gonna feel it. It ain't for me to feel. It's for you to sit in it and heal it. No one's exempt. No one is exempt when we're talking about that. So that's deep. But no, and no. So, that being said, let's get to it. And then you used to hit them with that and understanding when that activated. Authenticity. Understanding when that activated. Two different portals, you know, your authenticity on fleek. Being aware of beautiful souls that being aware of those copy and paste frequencies as you flow in your authenticity. It's time for you to transmute and alchemize that energy. Or cut cords and set boundaries. It's back to the basics when we're talking about these universal laws. Your joy, your happiness, your peace. And activating more of your authenticity. Yeah, what I said. Being aware of ones with no self-identity, ones that aren't going within. It's a lot around. Oh yeah, whole lot of matrix illusional worlds. So with that being said, the no self-identity and authenticity to come out right after it, time to go within. But some, this they purpose, you know, go within to a certain extent. Go within to a certain extent. And mastering emotions is when someone unconsciously or consciously, all because of the hurt and pain and unhealed energy in their subconscious mind, will speak and project something out to you. If you get triggered, take heed, applaud with your spirits and ancestors that you got triggered, because this is something that you weren't aware of that you need to heal. That's the divineness in it. But being aware of the ones that have that subconscious pain and hurt and project that out to trigger you intentionally. Cut them cords, set them boundaries. Universal law. Universal law. Ooh, okay. So this type of initiation of the Akugun, wearing a straw, this is an initiation. I know, whoo, baby. Okay, somebody that looked at that Christmas tree type of vibe and felt something completely different. Like, oh, it's something about this Christmas tree, shaped and everything, as if it was a body. That straw. Oh, baby. This was a deep download. Your warrior ancestors is on deck. Just looking at the Christmas tree like, grounded. You'll know when an Orisha has chosen you. They coming out. You'll know when an Orisha is talking to you. You'll know when an archangel is talking to you. You'll know Buddha, Hindu, divide nothing for it to be conquered. So you will know out of nowhere, just ain't no coincidence. You ain't never seen Kalima day in your life and she just you just scrolling through Pinterest or something. You'll know when the ancestors choose you. And keep speaking your truths, living in your truths, being your truths. When I tell you, this Halloween, this man-made Halloween was so calm. It was regenerating energy on these energy grids for beautiful souls that were aware. You might have felt a little sleepy, a little tired, but that was your DNA genes regenerating themselves, rebooting on a whole nother frequency. Unseen. That aligns to these unseen laws, which means you have ascended in the unseen laws. Definitely talking to a star seed. Definitely talking to a star seed. And the Emperor. I'll show you. Emperor frequencies is understanding your masculine energy. Understanding that abundant frequency. Understanding you are a CEO in your authenticity. Remove everything else that isn't vibrating at that frequency. Remove everything that isn't aligning to that frequency. So you just think you know me, huh? Oh, they coming out, baby. How could they know about you and me? How could they know? Throat chakra, star seed, authenticity, Emperor. Like I said, ones still have levels of healing to do. And no one is exempt when we're talking about this. We all have our levels of healing to do. But to sit and play with ones that have already been on those specific timelines and talk about quantum leaping, no, I don't want to be in this world. Transmuting, alchemizing into a whole new reality, baby. Quantum leaping. I'm not finna play with them. Why play? These be our biggest tests, though, y'all. These be our biggest tests. You want to remove an energy vampire quick? Don't like the smell of it. Let alone burn. Don't you burn it. Smelling it. That's deep. Certain herbs. Certain earthly herbs. soon as it hit the nose, it's a problem. These are deep releasing signs right here. And that's deep when we're talking about, you know, parasites, you know, bacteria. It can be just that simple. And yet, it could be a deeper depth than that. It's good. Ancestors of the all supreme bright lights, hidden frequencies, pure intuition, pure clarity, pure discernment. Just gonna do a card pull for the clarity. What lies beneath them ethers. And it hit the flow. Let me show you how we bind this word. Po. Lease. Leased poorly. Lease. Po. And how is it a welder can make more than a police? Descendants of the overseers. How the Matrix was then and how the Matrix is now with the subconscious mind in their world. And how it can be a Matrix illusional world. Fear, paranoia draws you into their world. Get some clarity on the police card about them ethers. And some lying, faking the funk. Proof is in the pudding. They went all the way down there too, y'all. Already knowing the tea. Don't even have to say anything. I was gonna start it off, say 3-card pull. It's your clarity right here. Peace. Peace, peace. So with these 3 coming out like this. Police. You know the tea, bugaboo. You could be even monitoring spirits. But you already know the tea. They just want to come be a bugaboo, see what they can copy and paste. See that you're doing fine without being in their world of manipulation, such. Because, oh yeah, any of the children, y'all know you. No monitoring spirits be beautiful souls that you've left behind. They got to come and take a peek, see what you're up to, what you've been doing and such. And that's how the energy works. This is universal law. Universal law, baby. They said ones that go to the depth to play with themselves don't mean that you're supposed to play with you. Not in this life. You can understand when ones have spell work on them or they're bound to something that they said off of their lips. It's universe. That was the last video. You know, them unseen laws. It didn't to a lot of us up. We all had to learn this the hard way. At some point in time, somebody needed to hear it just like that. At some point in time, yep, we all have. Now let's get some clarity from us. Let's go ahead and end this. This one's gonna be long. Real short. Clarity on the motion. Clarity on that motion, baby. Because how could they know? Let's go, ancestors. How could they know about you and me. How could they know? Creation. Moon. Ra. Amen. Ra. Huh. Ra. Y'all want to do that? That's a deep. Okay. And it was divine grace aligning to this ephod. And the comedic chant. Huh. Ra. Understanding that. Huh. Ra. Huh. Ra. Huh. Ra. Huh. Ra. Huh. Ra. And then going to. Your eyes closed. Picture that gold ball. Then that gold ball turned into a big green ball. The gold still around the tree. You say that it ignites more. It ignites more. It ignites more. As you binded that ball, created it, pull it back to you at will. Interesting, can do that with the mind. But then tell us that beautiful brown skin, when it's cut and that blood comes out, is wine to be sipped upon, and that skin cut and eat as the cracker. Put it in your mouth. Flesh of the body of Christ. Blood of Christ. Anybody, I had to understand that too. And let me know when you get one of these and you ain't seen no chicken fried, nothing being put to the mouth when it comes to the animals and animal spirits. Why? They rocked with us. Oh, but they gonna tell you that. That's why there's zoos. Cause baby, we can telekinesis. Come on, lion, we finna whoop their ass. That's why it's a zoo. That's why I'm about to throw the car. Woo! And understanding that one is like leaving these worlds and going back home to earth where it all started. Woo! Outside as well as inside. Yeah, I seen how to shuffle these cards. It is not a game out here. Like that inner knowing, that truth and fairness. That truth and fairness. It's like when they talk about Mary, the blood of Mary. Where y'all think they get these stories from? Like, I was speaking to my sister about that. Interesting thing enough, they're in awe every time they find a sarcophagus. Where's their tombs? The only tombs they got is of these popes. Where are your prophets that you speak about in these Bibles? And when ones understand that, you understand you are the history. Like in the pure intentions in that. Pure. And oh baby, it's setting the record straight when we talking about this. Even certain cultures that have sold their souls for it. Baby, now this is coming, how they have sold their souls for it. Resentment in this life. those frequencies are set at this moment. And no more chaos, that resentment. Beautiful souls that cut those cords, severed them. Ones that wanted to play, it shows. But binding it, aligning it with your light. 34, Apopis. Understanding your darkness and your light. Let me get here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Infinity twist. Infinite potential. Oh, baby, just understand this card and the frequencies I'm getting from it. You are powerful. Very powerful. In the dark, as well as the light. I need to turn this around so y'all can see his head. Under, and in between. Oh, baby, when we talking about ain't no time, it's just fluid. Yes, this is flowing under and in between. No more roadblocks for this portal. You feel the resentment. Allow that resentment to be your death. Feel it for a moment to release it and heal it. See, some of these things in our journey, we're not meant to feel that. That's too long. It's like a debris or a residue that'll build up and create a mold onto something, and then since it's right there and everything else is fresh, it'll put mold on that. Put mold on your manifestations, mold on your dreams, mold on your goals. That's why, just to feel it, to release it. That will always be your death and your rebirth. That will always be your supreme alchemy frequencies. That will always be your unfuckwittable frequencies. Universal law to persevere in this life. Understanding though, when you align the beautiful souls, so which road you want to go? Keep going back, it's gonna eat you up alive. You've been there, you've done that. Do something new. Oh, baby. And when you do something new, whole nother level of protection. See that darkness, how that snake had the infinite potential? Which way do you want to go? Open it up. They don't understand. Understanding, baby. Ones will go to the depth to project low vibrational energies. When you understand that, some are so powerful they don't even know that they're telepathically talking shit out loud in the ether. Especially word witches. Word witches that have activated words at command. And just get the gossiping and talking stuff. Oh. It shows. Don't call them energy grids for nothing. So giving the space. Understanding, giving the space for ones in their depths, in their inner knowings. That being said, y'all. This one, quite a few portals came in though, talking about your authenticity, your cosmic flow. So many people in these matrix illusional worlds, but what's your cosmic flow? You're flowing with earth. Nothing else around you. Nothing else. Earth. Pulsating earth that chose you to be on these grounds during this time. For what? Oh, the joy in it. For what? Oh, baby, the stories that we will tell. And to be a divine alchemist as you can rewrite your own story. Rewrite it. You were meant to. Especially when it comes to all that pain and anguish. And then so much pain and anguish could create an illusion because you're trying to put pieces together that don't need to be put together. If they was meant to be put together, oh baby, Source would have been giving you breadcrumbs your whole life. You'd have felt them pieces coming together, right? So, with that being said, this is deep when we're talking about how these energy grids are being manipulated, all because of where your subconscious mind is. This is deep. So ones that have trauma or childlike trauma, when it comes to like the Vatican and the manipulative energy, remember I said, like, who said they're entities? So that's deep when we're talking about this in the subconscious mind. Oh, go ahead, eating beautiful souls up alive because they believe in something that ain't got nothing to do with their culture and heritage, or just a little fear. As long as you feel a little fear, I can come in your energy. And that's how they look at it. And that's how they look at it. But here's the thing, where did fear stem from? Lions, tigers, and bears, and cougars, and panthers. Fear what? Hey, they was something. Don't come out. Don't come on this land. Don't come out that water. You got some ground still sacred where they think, as soon as they get, you can see dots. That's how lethal they is with the bow and arrow from that far away. It's oh, turn around, they're shooting. Generations and centuries they probably ain't got no TVs over there on the island where they at, but they know what's going on. They know what done happened around these corridors. You won't come on this land. So that's deep when we're talking about these things and these worlds all around us. Don't mean beautiful souls are aligned to the worlds that they're meant to be in. This is part of their journey. This is what they're meant to do. Divine grace and that the oneness in that and the alignment. But understanding everybody's worlds. It's just like a snowflake. Anybody know this one of my good sayings. Snowflake. All have their own authentic design, but yet can fall down and flow at the same time. Just the oneness in that. Other than that, you ain't gonna hear me say too much about snow, because what is it? Where you come from? Who are you? We come from the sun and equator. Then y'all start manipulating weather satellites and stuff and create stuff. Then we got the Ice Age. I'm gonna go 3003. Clarity. Let me go on and end this one. This one was pretty much about these veil shifts. Because as these onion layers keep being pulled back or thrown over the eyes, to what we will release, let go of, or give space for. I'll shade of that. Let's get it. That being said, always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Ashe.